Hey everyone, back again. What I had to do is I had to take this off of the quad uh, today because even with the U-bolts on it, it would not. It wasn't sturdy enough. This is made so flimsy that I had to buy quarter-inch plywood, put it under it, trace it, cut it out, and bedline it so that I can mount it on the quad and it's not be shaking all over the place. This is designed for vehicles like this where it has a giant flat plastic base, or something like this that has an oversized giant tube steel frame. And it's like, okay, my quad has an oversized frame or a bracket like this on it. It does. But it doesn't fit this the way this shows that it's supposed to be. And that's because the inside of it has that giant lip bulge that is supposed to add structural support, but all it does is make an indent to where it teeters. And then once it's on that spot, I mean, no matter how I fit this on the quad, keep in mind the quad is designed for two people. It has seating for two. It has seating for two. It has a backrest. It has a passenger backrest and place to put feet and all that. So even though it's designed for two, I can't fit this on there because this is too flimsy to fit on there properly. Now, again, I've already said this is a 1-star product. There is so much they need to change on here. These clamps, they need to do away with the rubberized soft plastic crap. Get these, make them aluminum or even steel. The inside where you attach to a small square of aluminum or even thin steel, 1/16 of an inch thick, just a small, 1.5 by 1.5 or even 1.5 by 2 inch behind there, something for the rivets to actually hold on to. That would be great. The lid itself, where this whole front part, where these latch mounts are, that plastic should be at least 100% thicker, double thick on this front end, and the rest is okay. I would do double thickness on the hinge area where the plastic is, because it's thin plastic. They just drilled a hole, put a little rod in there. That's it. The base up to, I'd say, let's see if I can zoom in on this. Yeah. Okay. This base, if they went all the way up to like an inch above this lip of this molded form, if they went an inch above that and all of this was 20%, 50% thicker material, then this would be even more rigid and it would actually make a lot of sense. I mean, right now they have the thinnest plastic on the bottom. The thinnest, it's literally floppy plastic. You can reach in and push it down with your just one finger, just do, and it pushes right in. You open the lid on this, and you can just bend it and flex it, because it's just, yeah, I get it. It's molded plastic, but it should still be rigid enough to do things. These side brackets here, where they have these little nubs mounted out, the inside of this should have a shaft going straight down. That way you have a structural support here. And then from here, with the added double thick or 50% thicker base, you lose all that flex and movement. Another thing that they should really think about doing is this. Do a basket style or crate style base. Do a crate style base like this on the bottom instead of a flat bottom with a little bulge up. Do away with the bulge. Do away with it. Do a crate bottom, not holes in the bottom. It'll still be a solid bottom, but it would have this pattern on the inside, and all we have to do is put the brackets through, and the brackets will hold. All this would be strengthening the base. Even if you wanted to do this on the outside of it, like the mold on the outside, it adds rigidity to it without sacrificing space. I mean, you're gaining strength, and you're gaining so much. No, I mean, it's upsetting that you're paying this for this, and the competition is built far superior to it. And I'm kicking myself for buying this because I'm putting in way more work to get it to work when I could have spent a little bit less and got something far better. And it's like, oh yeah, you got all these great reviews and everything, and it's like, yeah, you got great reviews, but you also have really bad reviews. I mean, the hinge is broke on this one. Yeah, look at. That's the hinge. Little molded nub. And then there's that little piece of metal there. That's trash. Yeah, I didn't get any of the materials. Look at this. Look at how piss poor that is. Way off. Yeah, way off. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I believe that's the model that I'm looking at for the front of mine too. But again, Kolpin stops selling all this stuff on their website. Now they only sell like 2 things, and they're just soft cases, and it's like that's absolutely junk. I mean, yeah, works great for an UTV, but I mean, there's a lot to be desired. I mean, it's supposed to come with all this mounting hardware and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it didn't. It's waterproof. No, it's not, because my little trim piece, I had to peel off half of it and re-glue it because they had stretched it to go around the corner, and that's why I was peeling off the corner. And it's literally an inch too short to go all the way around, so it's no longer waterproof. You hit a good enough rain or anything, it's going to go on that lip and just go right in. So there goes that. It's supposed to come with all the mounting hardware and everything, but again, it doesn't. No hardware, no nothing. It says the exterior is painted. No, it's not. It's just black plastic. It's a kick in the pants, knowing that is the crap that they're selling. And I'm currently I've got 4 more hours for the second coat of bed liner to set on the base that I'm going to be putting on this. And then tomorrow, when it's dry for the most part, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to bedline the bottom of it. That way I have bedliner on the bottom, bedliner on top, and it's all bedlined all the way around. I did 3 layers of primer, a layer of spray-on bedliner to get that tacky ness to it. That way when I did the roll-on bedliner, it gave it something to grip onto. And once all that's set up, it's going to go on underneath this. I had to cut out another section to go in that indent so that when I put the piece on, it would actually hold. It's just, oh man, it's designed so poorly. The outside look is great, but poor hinges, poor latches, poor lock design, too thin of poly. The base underside is designed all wrong. This is not designed properly. This is designed like something you'd buy on Alibaba and then just slap your name on. There is no way that an off-road enthusiast here in the States would design something this poorly and then say this is our pride and joy. It's designed horribly, and that's sad. It really is. But I bought it, so I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to repair it and fix it the way it should be. And I'm going to go from there. I'm going to get myself a couple pieces of aluminum from the hardware store. I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to stick them behind this. I'm going to drill out these rivets. And I'm going to rivet them on properly and go from there. Because, I mean, if you can't do this right, then just get out of the market. Take up knitting, I guess. But, I mean, the whole idea was I'm going to build up this quad, not only for like grocery shopping and whatnot, because I'm dailying this. This is my daily ride. But also, this is going to be something that I'm looking at possibly taking on the Arizona Peace Trail. If you don't know what that is, it's a huge off-road ATV, UTV 4x4 trail, and I'm thinking, take this on the Peace Trail for a bit, get a couple 100 miles on it, but I gotta build up to it. But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. It's just one struggle after another, and I'm buying all this stuff, and it's turning out to be just junk. There's no other way of putting it. It's just junk. I mean, yeah. Even on this, look, the label isn't even the size of the hole that it's supposed to go in. And if you actually look at this, that label is not really on there. That is edited in there. This is an aftermarket. They literally superimposed that image onto the box, because the box position and the position of the lettering on this is an image. Yeah. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Where's the magnifier? There it is. Okay. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's see. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? The lettering is superimposed on the image. You can see the pixelation of the letters, and it doesn't match anything around it. This is look at the angle. Look at the angle of the K onto here. All the letters are at the wrong angle. So this image is their image, but this is a superimposed label. So they're faking their own imagery. So I mean, that's just sad. But it is what it is. Still, in my opinion, it's a 1-star item because it doesn't meet the design or what it's said to be. I mean, molded tray, double wall construction for extra storage capacity and rigidity. It is only double wall on the top. The largest hard-sided storage box easily accommodates 4 adult-sized helmets and more. The lid is a double wall molded box. They should have double walled the entire bin. I mean, this whole thing should have been double walled. Even if you have to trim a piece off and then just mold the top piece, because this is done in two sections. This is done in 2 sections. You can see the mold line right here, because you have this top is built like this, and then there's that hole in the middle. Well, they can't just mold that and then just pull something out. It's molded in 2 parts. You got the top, and then you have the bottom. What they should have done is double wall, and then just lay the 2 pieces together, zap them in the middle like they do with the top parts here, where they have these little brackets through. Do that to pinch it all the way around the base. Pinch it all around the base, and these outside edges, they could have just molded plastic weld around the outside and do it on the inside. Still have a double wall item, adds strength and rigidity to it, and makes it also somewhat insulated, because you have that double wall with that insulated barrier of air. There you go. But I mean, this is just me throwing out ideas here. But yeah. 1-star item until they can figure out how to fix it properly. It's just gonna be a 1-star item in my book.